It is estimated that approximately 40,000 unidentified human remains cases exist in the United States. These remains are often kept in the offices of medical examiners, coroners, or other allied professionals, but many are also buried or cremated. On any given day, 80 to 90,000 individuals are actively listed as missing persons with law enforcement. The sheer volume of missing and unidentified person cases in the United States poses a significant challenge to law enforcement, medical examiners, coroners, and family members searching to resolve these cases. The number of missing and unidentified person cases in the United States has been deemed our nation's silent mass disaster. The National Missing and Unidentified Person System, or NamUs, is the only national program that combines online case repositories that are accessible to all with case management, forensic analysis, and analytical resources to resolve cases.
NamUs is kind of a one-stop shop for missing and unidentified person cases. We all have pieces of the puzzle. Medical examiners have elements of these cases, we have elements, and families have elements. NamUs invites us all together in order to solve these cases. One case we had was a man who went missing with his vehicle. We had no idea where he went, and there was no trace of him after he went missing. We were able to enter him into NamUs, and a gentleman, a hunter, actually came across his vehicle in a dry wash out in the middle of the desert. He thought it was unusual. He came home, started searching the plate of the vehicle on the internet, and actually came up with the NamUs entry and was able to contact us. We went out to the area, did a search, and were able to locate the remains of the person, bringing resolution to the family in that case.
NamUs resources include case analysis, forensic odontology, DNA analysis, fingerprint examination, and anthropological analysis of unidentified skeletal remains. All NamUs resources are provided free of charge through funding by the National Institute of Justice.
Paula was 21. She went missing in 1987 from Kansas City, Missouri. And approximately 14 hours later, Ohio had found a body, had no ID on her, so they had listed her as a Jane Doe. For the first probably 4 or 5 years, we had got calls where my parents had to go identify bodies because they would think that it was her, and it would turn out that it wasn't her. And after that, it was like nothing for many years. Within 30 minutes, I had my match. First, I entered in the sex, the approximate age, what state she had went missing from, and the year last known alive. The last case was Paula's, and how I realized it was her was by the description of the tattoos that she had that I didn't think anybody else would have except for Paula. The most important thing that I had gained out of all this, besides getting Paula back home, is the support that NamUs has showed our family.
Among the difficulties in solving missing and unidentified person cases is that they frequently cut across jurisdictional boundaries and involve different agencies and databases.
Getting individuals identified is my goal with my job every day, is to give somebody a name back. NamUs is a great database because not only I can put in as much information as I want in there, I can put it in areas where if I don't want the public to see that information, or maybe law enforcement has asked me not to put that information in there, there are areas where I can put it in where I know the public won't be able to see it, but yet another forensic user or law enforcement can see that information. Well, we get probably 3 or 4 unidentified people a week in our office. We have been putting them into NamUs in hoping that people will look at this database and let us know if they think there's a potential match. I'm the last voice for the unidentified individual, and that's why I think most of us do this job, because we're speaking for those who can't.
Billy went missing in 2004. And previous to that, we were just a mom and dad to our children, family, farm-oriented people. And when Billy went missing, we stepped into the world of the unknown. Families suffer greatly when a person goes missing. The not knowing is the hardest
NamUs was created to improve access to information for the diverse community of families and the criminal justice professionals who work on missing person and unidentified decedent cases.
It takes a village, and together we can all make a difference. I think it gives a sense of security to know that there's other people out there trying to find your missing loved one and to bring them home.
NamUs is an excellent tool.
Information, visit www.namus.gov or contact NamUs toll-free at 1-855-626-7600. NamUs is funded by the National Institute of Justice and managed by the University of North Texas Health Science Center.